Who wanna suck my pussy?
Hello? Hi. Hey guys. How are we doing? Hey. I honestly just had the urge to record another video, and I really didn't plan out what I was gonna say, as if I did for the last one. I hope everyone has been doing well. Me and my 5 subscribers. Ugh. But I hope every one of you is doing really well. Actually, at the time of this recording, I got 33 views on the last video, which is a lot more than I thought I would be getting. So that's really, really cute. I hope y'all enjoyed the video and didn't watch it because you're like, you know what, let me humor him a little bit. No, I hope you watched it and you enjoyed it. Yeah, I hope that's what happened. So much has happened since last week. I guess yeah. Let's start with the. What should I start with? Let's start with the fact that I went to college last Tuesday. Didn't go on Wednesday because I don't have classes. Didn't go on Thursday because I had done my performance and I just didn't, because I had a grade. I did it that Tuesday, so I didn't go on Thursday. Like, people were just passing and I really, really just wanted to go home. Just want to stay home. I'm like, well, there's really no point. I'm not really going to miss much. So I didn't go. And then Friday, I didn't have work. I mean, college, and then Saturday and Sunday, and then Monday. So I was like almost a whole week home. I felt like I was rotting away. That's how much, like, that's how like, what? That's how long it felt, being home. Now, did I need it? Honestly, yes. But honestly, I also was like gonna go crazy. Like, I've been having an existential crisis, which we will get to because it's really crucial and important. And also, I just noticed that I'm literally wearing the same damn thing that I wore for the last episode. I but it's been a week, I promise you. And this has been washed. Let's make that clear. So also, this is like digging in me. You're digging in me. You're digging in me. The pillow. um and so let's just put a pause on that. I went to a concert that I have been waiting to go to forever. I went to Flow to see Flow, the UK R&B girl group, which I love them down. You did not just see my bald spot. No, you didn't. I love them so much. I would literally, like, I not only did I see them, not only did I see them, but I met them. But I met them. But I met them. I love them so much. They're so pretty. And also, can we talk about how tea I look? Oh my god, I look good. Look at Renee. She looks so good. But I look so good. I look so good. The concert was incredible. But backstory on the meet and greet and what actually ended up happening. Oh, and I've got to tell you about this bitch that was so rude at the concert. So when we got there, I like got my vinyl, right? Cause I have the EP, the first EP they ever released. I got that vinyl when I was at the Kehlani concert, cause they opened up for Kehlani, which is also where I got the shirt, which is also merch. So I got my vinyl. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna make them sign it. Like, this is so exciting. Whatever. I also, before we were like standing in line to like meet them, cause I got meet and greet tickets. Cause also, they're not that big yet. So the tickets are like actually reasonably priced. It was like 200 something for a meet and greet ticket, which is really reasonable for a meet and greet ticket. Because if this was somewhat bigger, it would have been 10 times more expensive. So we stand in line. I go and get merch. I go get a big poster. I go get, I should probably show you the merch. Honestly, I'm really too lazy to get the merch, so I'm just gonna show you a video that I sent to my friends that I just, yeah, we'll just do that. So we said, this is quality content right here, guys. So we waited for them, bought some merch, and then as like time was passing by and like people were passing, because we saw them walk by, I'm like, oh my god, here they are. The guy that works there told us that, oh, they may not have time to sign any vinyls or like to talk, so it's gonna be a picture and you gotta go. What? Like I bought these tickets in November. Yeah, that's when the tickets came out. I bought them in November. You're not about to tell me how I'm gonna spend my time. So I literally was telling my sister, and then my sister was just like, just take your time, just like have your moment. She literally didn't care to meet them. She was just there. She just had a good time, which I love that for her. Let me just skim through this video and show you what I bought because it is important. Oh, also they gave us these meet and greet tickets. Oh no. Oh, sorry, that was not flattering. As if this is. Yeah, so this is the meet and greet thing that we wore. Yes. Okay, I'll just commentate. We can just sit here. Yes. Hi guys. So, oh, I got this tote bag was actually free because we were at the meet and greet. It was free. We got it. We also got this hat, which I discovered when we got there because I did not buy that. Also, they gave us a signed poster that they signed that day. Really cute, really tiny, really mwah. I loved it. And then what else we have? Oh, I made them sign my vinyl, which they almost didn't. And then Renee was like, do you also want us to sign that? It was the big poster that I got. And I was like, yes, please, which I'm about to show in a moment here. Which I really, really love that they did. Yeah, here's the poster, which I love, honestly. Look at it. Look at it. They signed it. You can't really see, but they did. They did. Loved her. Love her. I literally like it so much. I really want to put it on the wall, but I also don't want to. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah. Also, that was it. Is that all that I got? Did I get other things and I just forgot? Oh yeah, there's this other video. Sorry guys. Oh, not her stripping. Oh, that shirt looks so good. My mom gave me so much shit for wearing that, but that's okay. That's okay. Because I was going to regret not wearing it. Oh, so I got these socks. These socks are cute. I thought the socks were good. Also, was everything, like, outrageously priced? Obviously. Oh, I got this shirt. This is the opener. Her name is Cherry. She was really, really good. Can I stop giving... I'm giving body. Wait, did you see that? And then, oh, this flow shirt. Cute. Also, this flow hoodie. Same thing, just a hoodie. Cute. And I think that was it. Oh, and here I really needed to go pee. So I stopped the video and then I did the other one. See, I'm just like, for those of you that care about the plot line and that care about, you know, the details of my productions, yeah, I just needed to let y'all know because I know you're just it's just itching at you to find out. Yeah, so met them, hugged them, so sweet. We took the pictures, and then I told them, I just want to say really quickly, because I was so stressed out. Let me show you this video. I was actually stressed the fuck out. Like, I really wanted them to sign it. Look at this. Wait, again. Wait. Look at my face. I'm actually dead. Calm down. And also, there's a picture where it looks like my friend literally told me, like, you look like their manager here. And I do. What am I doing? What am I also look at that dump truck. Oh, but what am I doing? Like when I saw these back, I was like, what? But anyways, I told them, like, I just want to say that you're like when you guys were releasing your songs, like it was also around the time that we immigrated here, and your whole album rollout has like gotten me through so much, and I just wanted to say thank you so much. You guys are literally everything. And they did that, and then Stella was like, "Congratulations," and I'm like, "Thanks, babe." Um, and then Renee also, when I hugged her, she was like, "What's your name?" And I'm like, "Kareem." She's like, "Nice to meet you." I love British people. And it's like I wish they were real though. Um, and then she showed who's she? Who's she? Am I talking to me? Do I go by she her? And then what happened? What happened? What else happened? What was I trying to say? Oh yeah, and then I told them, and also we need to release Rebound. Rebound is this unreleased song that's really, really good, and it's unreleased, and it's crazy that it's unreleased because it's literally so good. And then they laughed. And then Stella, because this song was released instead of another song that ended up getting released, and she thinks this one needed to be released instead of that one. So she was just like, tell him, tell him. I was like, yes. Anyways, they were really fab. We had the best time. I really enjoyed myself. My sister really enjoyed herself. I also paid like $500 for the merch, and the tickets were each like 200 something, so it was like around 500 as well. So that was a 1K, which honestly I don't regret paying, which says a lot about me, because something about me is that I have issues with money. Like my perception of money is actually so fucked, because like growing up, my dad, his love language is literally like gifting and giving money and just this and that, right? Right. And so he doesn't know how to say no. Whereas my mom, that's really all she did. And so it like balanced out in the, but what she ended up doing is how do I say this kindly? You know, she meant well. I know she meant well, but she also like ended up making me, she didn't mean to do this obviously, but as a child, you don't really, like, you don't have nuanced thinking. So if you perceive things, if you perceive something at face value, that's how you're gonna perceive it. Like you hear it at face value, that's how you're gonna perceive it. You don't question it. You don't whatever. That you unlock that ability when puberty hits, right? And so, like, you know, she would say that, you know, things are tight right now. And so I would start overthinking. Me at the age of 7. We're kind of broke right now. I can't eat my ice cream. um, so that kind of actually ended up fucking me up, because it just made me feel like accountable for every single penny. And for the longest time, I like told myself that, oh, like I just know how to save money. Like I don't know, babe. It's really not about that. It's like the opposite of a shopaholic. It's like I have the money, right? Like I have it. And then if I do buy something, I feel immediately guilty for it. I know there must be a term for it. Actually, let's ask my girl AI. Um is there a term for people that feel guilty when they spend money that they do have? Let's see. While there isn't one single definitive term, the feeling of guilt when spending money one has is often described as money guilt. Okay, so I could have made that up. Um Oh, what's it called when you feel guilty for spending money? Cognitive dissonance. Ooh, this clash between our beliefs and actions is known as cognitive dissonance. When you spend money but believe you should be saving, the resulting discomfort is okay. But see, I don't need to be saving. That's the thing. Okay, so money guilt. I just feel guilty for spending money. I did not feel an ounce of guilt that night, so I was really, really proud of myself. Because also, I really don't do anything for myself. I really don't. I really don't. Um, all I do is go to college, work my ass off, and then I was on the dating apps, not anymore. Well, I still am because I'm trying to actually date and not get to the end goal, if you catch my drift. Right. Cause that just felt like I hated doing the ushy gushy every single night. Like that shit got so draining. Doing the ushy gushy got so draining. And the ushy gushy is supposed to be ushy, right? It's supposed to be wow, whoa, whoa. Like it's supposed to feel nice, right? It's supposed to feel wow. But it didn't at one point. At one point, it just felt so draining. It felt like it felt disgusting. I started feeling disgusting. So I was like, let's hey, you're here. Let's take it down a notch. That's how it felt. Also, this is so uncomfortable. The things that I do for you guys, the things that I do for you guys, and you can't even hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below to let me know. Anyways, and so hi. So that's pretty much what happened last weekend, and then what? I finished college in literally 2 weeks after this one. Technically, my week ends tomorrow because I don't do college on Friday. I only do it 2 days a week. I have my other two classes online, three classes technically. I do them online, and then I finish in 3 weeks. I'm so excited. Um, but yeah, on to my existential crisis. Oh, before, at the concert, when my sister and I were in the pit, there was this girl that was pushing like from the back, and like the concert didn't even start, like people are just getting inside, right? And she kept saying, like I kept hearing her in the back, she was like, oh, I paid $120 for this, like I'm gonna be all the way to the front. I'm like, okay, good luck, right? Good luck. Because there were already people there, like people waited in line. People that bought the meet and greet tickets get first access to the pit. So good luck, right? Because she was definitely general admissions. Mm. Nothing wrong with that. I just hate her guts. Because she was pushing me, and I'm like, hey, hey, hello. And then she literally looked down, and this is what she did. She was like, oh, and then there was a guy next to me as well. Um, and he was really nice, but she was like, do y'all have tickets to be here? Do I have tickets to be here? Bitch, what do you think? But I didn't say anything. I didn't mention the fact how much I paid for my ticket. I didn't mention the fact that I was at the meet and greet. Because you would do it too, but you didn't. You didn't. Because if you knew how to run a business, then you would do it too. Right? But you don't. So what's it called? So I was like, yes, I do. What? Um, and then like there was a dude behind her, a friend or whatever. He was trying to make me seem crazy, and he was like, "Hey, yeah, we're chill, right? Try." I'm sorry, are you talking to me? Cause we are chill, we are chill. But what are you? But what are you? Pissed me off, dude. Pissed me so off. Oh my god. Um, don't you know, like when you like itch your eye, doesn't it feel like you're giving yourself an orgasm? Just like doesn't it? Okay. Um, uh, oh, so that's how it felt like, right? And then she stopped, and then they stopped. They went a little back, right? And then after the opener opened, and then they closed, we were waiting like half an hour for Flo to come out, and then at one point, like I want to say 10 minutes before they were gonna open, she kept pushing and pushing and pushing, and then she literally got, and I literally told my sister, let's just pass her through. Like we don't really care. We were already close enough. We were on like the on our part from the audience members, we were on the left. Like a few people were just ahead of me, but I would have been like at the stage, you know. I didn't really care. I was just really excited to be there. And I just met them, so I won. You know, I felt like I won. Woo! But she was kept pushing and pushing, and then she got to the people in front of us, and she started a fight. Like and the girl was like, "You're hurting me. Like stop pushing." And then she was like they were trying to gaslight us. Like I think I didn't even listen to the conversation, but she was basically saying like, "Oh, when did you get here? You were not here." She literally was. She literally was. And then she pushed this other girl, and people started fighting. And then the security guard came. And then they told him, everybody said that this girl is pushing, and she was not here, and she's being mean. And then this other security guard came, and long story short, he told her that if you don't leave right now, we're gonna remove you ourselves. Gag it. Because if you're gonna be a menace and ruin everybody's time, oh, how does it feel to have your $120 well spent now, huh? He literally told you to leave, and you did. I think they went all the way to the back or something. I don't know if they actually left because I didn't care. But yeah, no, they left. Because as we were leaving, I literally saw the dude that was there, um, go like he was at the gate. Um, ooh. But yeah, no, they pissed me off. They pissed me off, rightfully so. Like, don't ever go to a concert and be a fucking bitch. And I feel like that's how the average person is. That's low-key really mean. But no, but truly, like, why are you who do you think you are? We're all here to have a good time. We're all here because we love this artist or we wanna, enjoy ourselves and listen to some good music live. Um but yeah, also you need to picture me. I had the tote bag, right? And it was full and I was trying to not squish the tiny poster. And then I also had my vinyl and the big poster in my hands because they didn't fit in the tote bag because I had the other merch inside. And the whole time my hands were getting cramped and I was switching hands every while because it just my hands were getting cramped and it was just like um and I got so tired. I got so scared I was gonna drop it or it was gonna get like wrinkled. I was like, please don't happen, please don't happen. Then my vinyl fell at the end as we were walking so I can see, and thankfully like the people that were there, they saw that it fell so no one stepped on it. um yeah, and then one thing that made me laugh was I had to go because I ordered food for my sister and I before the concert started as we were in the pit, before all that happened. Um, and then I went back, but I was telling people, excuse me, like my sister's over there. And also I was complimenting people so they would be nicer to pass me through. And actually, they looked nice. Um, I was like, y'all look so good. Like, excuse me, excuse me. And then there was a dude that was like, oh, he's got the poster and everything. He's a fan. Oh, he's a fan. That made me laugh. Um, yeah, but people showed up and showed out. I loved how a lot of people were in red because that's the color of the album and the whole era. Um, yeah, that was a fit. I would do it again. I would do it again. I had so much fun. Next concert is SZA and Kendrick. I told myself I was gonna like vlog for flow, but honestly, guys, like sometimes you just gotta put your phone down and enjoy the moment. And did I put my phone down? No. I did at times. Also, tell me why I was crying at the first song. Also, I put my water over here. Also, did y'all see my dump truck? If you want to see more, please subscribe to the Patreon. um, so, oh, did that change the lighting? No, it didn't. Yes, it's like covering me. Ugh, it's fine. Um, what was I saying? I was talking about my dump truck. Let's trace our steps back. Talking about my dump truck. Um, um, I honestly forgot. I was talking about the concert. Oh, Kendrick. Oh, yeah. Guys, sometimes you just have to put your phone down and live the moment, you know? Like you don't want it to turn into a Black Mirror episode. And speaking of Black Mirror, I've been watching the latest season. So far, I've only liked the Issa Rae episode, which is Hotel Reverie. Hotel Reverie. Yeah, that's how you say it. And I liked it. Like it that one. You know how some Black Mirror episodes feel like movies, and that's how it felt like. But that's honestly, they only feel like movies with like the ones with like the bigger stars with the bigger actors, not bigger like like the famous ones. um I honestly miss when Black Mirror was like British and Irish. I miss that. I miss when it was just that. But now they brought in Americans and I'm like, okay, whatever. um I don't know, like I didn't like the one with the, what was her name? Oh, Bête Noire. I didn't like that one. The ending was so stupid. The concept was nice, but it was so stupid at the end. Like, it made no sense. Um, but honestly, I can't really remember what my favorite season is because I've been watching this since middle school and I should not have been watching this show at middle school. But I remember an episode that literally tripped me the fuck out was The Bear. I don't remember which season that was, but I do remember that the name of the episode was called The Bear. That was really crazy. Basically the episode was that this girl literally woke up in like a war zone or something. And they've been feeding her this whole narrative, and she keeps finding people and they keep dying, and she's like, we're trying to figure this out. And I think there were like people, like normal looking people standing by, and she's like, what is it? I thought this song was big in Germany. Like I thought that's what and I was just as confused as her. And then near the end we just come to find out that she's literally like a zoo animal. She's like, these tourists come, she's like retelling history, or it's like this like reenactment thing, or this like fictional retelling of something. But she's not in on the bit. Like they like erase her memory at the end of every single show, and then it starts over again and again and again. And I was gagged, girl. I was like, what, 13 when I watched that? Oh no, not even. I was, yeah, 12, 13. Should not have been watching that at that age. Nope. No. Should not have been watching a lot of things at that age. But here we are. And yeah, that was crazy. Oh my god, we're already 26 minutes in. Wow, I really do talk a lot about nothing. And yeah, no, I just... Also, don't these glasses look so good? I look so intellectual. I love them. I like just want to pose in them. I just want to... I feel... when I put these glasses on, I just feel like I want to put you on hold. Like, can I put you on hold, please? Thank you. And just do a whole lot of nothing. That's like an accurate description. Like, these glasses make me feel like I want to put you on hold. I hate when people do this. Oh my god, I hate it. Oh my god, yes, did I just do it? Yes. But I do it like on a special occasion. I just did it when I just like made something up. I just discovered it. I am the founder of these glasses, like POV. This is what they're named. They need to they're known. Hello, they're known for Office Siren, and most recently known as I Want to Put You on Hold. Can I put you on hold? Bow. That's how it feels like. So when I do this, it's okay, it's valid, because I'm not doing it every time. Some people can just be like they're just saying, you know, hi, my name is, and people are like, gag. Can we like tone it down a bit? Can we please, like, I hate when people do it on anything. These are special. Do you not see this? This looks like we're sorry. Yeah, but it looks like we're fingering. And fingering is a special occasion. It doesn't, you know, happen. I mean, for some of you it may happen left and right. Right. And am I projecting? No, not anymore, actually, because that's not a reality that I claim anymore. I rebuke this reality. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, enough with this. But on to the most awaited segment of this show. I have been having an existential crisis. I have not been having a good week. Other than the concert. Oh yeah, just before I go into that, literally cried about the songs, especially songs that I used to listen to, because they debuted in April of 2022, and I've been listening to them heavy ever since. Like, I've been keeping track. They debuted in April of 2022, when they just had one song out, just one song, and I've been like listening to everything that they've dropped since. And like when they were singing their older songs, or songs that have been released for at least a year now, I literally saw it in my eyes. Like, why was I crying to walk like this? There's a lyric that says, got my makeup on his mattress, been here so long, what's my address? Me sobbing. Right. But yeah, no, I was just so... I cried at the first song as well, like the opener, and I was just like, oh my god. I wasn't expected to cry. Like, I was literally gonna have a meltdown. And also, this was my sister. This is what she did, okay? So she's like, I'm like right here, right? I'm my sister right now. And then she was like at the stage, and then she would look at me, and then she'd like see me cry, and she'd like go down, and then she'd like record me. Oh my god. So there's literally videos of me crying while I'm singing. Um, there's a reason that I walk like this. Um, yeah. Anyways, enough about the concert. Honestly, you should save up for things and you should do the VIP thing if it's artists or people that you care about or places that you're like, you know what? Yes, 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 mama. So save up, go work, girl. Speaking of work, this is why I've like kind of had an existential crisis a little bit, not really though, because I know I'll be fine. But I had the server test. And it's basically after 5 days of training, they quiz you on the menu items, and you need to know every single recipe, down to the veggies, like if it has green onions, spinach, whatever. Um, and I got most of them, but I did not get the appetizers in the rice bowls because I just did not have the time. Um, and I just felt like, oh, maybe they'll be nice, like they'll, you know, they're like, I got the main stuff out of the way, like the ramens. I got them out of the way because I work at a Japanese restaurant. Um, um, yeah. And so, sorry, I just lost my complete train of thought. um, but yeah, and I thought they'd be nice about it, but then they were like, no, no. Oh, they were just not. They couldn't pass me. And I was like, okay, whatever. But it's not like I got fired. Like that'd be crazy. It wouldn't be crazy actually. Maybe they fire you after a certain point. They're like, girl, like you're just not learning the menu. We just can't have you serve. Which is crazy because I serve every day. But they ended up this weekend. I just got scheduled to do expo, which basically means like I clean tables, I run around with the food, not run around with the food, like run the food to the table. I'm running around with the food, um, and and what, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, but but yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna get paid like 16 $15 an hour, which honestly better than $7 an hour for training. Yeah. They'll have me there for a few hours, which is better than nothing. And then they told me I can redo my test next week, which I should start reviewing again. But yeah, like I had this has never happened before, but I'm like quite literally losing interest in everything. Um, and that's kind of scary because that's never happened before. But yeah, I'm literally terrified. And because I'm just truly like this interested, it just feels like ever since I've gotten to the States, it just feels like every day, even though I've done this before, even though I think I've established something, a sort of kind of something, it's like you wake up and you have to do it all over again. No one cares that, no, we know you, we, whatever. At least that's how it feels like to me. I know it's not necessarily true, um, but it just feels like you wake up every day and you do the same thing every day, and I cannot do that. I just get so damn bored. um which is not necessarily why I got like I'm at my third job in like the past 10 months. um 9 months. It hasn't reached 10. That's crazy. It's gonna be a whole year since I've been here. That's actually crazy. But yeah, no, I don't really, I don't know, just I guess I'm just like getting fed up. It's not even college. College is not even that bad this semester. I don't really have a problem with it. But I am getting tired and drained, and I don't know, man. I mean, I'm doing everything that I can right now. And even sometimes I'm like, you need to rest. That's what you need to do. You don't need to be going around, running around as if I don't even necessarily need to work. Um, But it's nice to have that kind of money. It's nice to have money in the bag because I would not have paid that much for the merch, for example. I would not have paid that much or the tickets. Um, I think my dad paid for the because I don't think I had my credit card at the time. Or I didn't have a job at the time, so I didn't really have money on me. Ooh. But like now that I have a job, I'm like, yeah, in these certain occasions, if I want to go, what if I want to like go to New York someday on my own? What if I want to go to Florida to go to Disney World or Nintendo Land? Because that's gonna open in May. And I really, really, really want to go to Nintendo Land. But also, if I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go there and buy everything in sight that I want, right? Um, so yeah, you need to have money to do that kind of stuff. And also server money is really good, especially on weekends. Cause you get paid in one day what you would be getting paid bi-weekly at like a retail store, at least in my experience, which is not bad, but I just wish I could be making more, you know? And servers do that. They do that. So and everybody seems nice except that, I've been asked 5 times already if I'm gay. And even one girl tried to be funny and she was like, "Are you homosexual?" Right. And that's your business because, right. And then I say yes. Well, yes. Um, but yeah, girl. It just pissed me off. It just pissed me off. It just pissed me so much. Did it piss me off a little bit, not but not too much, not too much, honestly. Cause they mean well, they're nice, but it's just a weird thing to ask. This is why I don't like converse with my coworkers ever. Unless I'm like, you're one of the cool ones. You're cool. But generally speaking, I do not converse with coworkers because what if something happens and then it like becomes hostile and it's like I don't even want to show up to work anymore because what if that one person is there? You know what I mean? Like the less you know, the better. And unfortunately, the only reason I think that way is because some people don't understand nuance. Some people don't understand the benefit of the doubt. Some people do not understand that you just can never fully know a person, especially someone that you only see at work. Like your perception of them is just that, your perception of them. And that's how I see people. Like if they say something, or they do something, or their body language conveys something, I truly give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, maybe something happened today. Maybe, I know they didn't mean to say that to me. Or obviously if you say something out of line and it's like repetitive, like you repeat it over and over and I'm like uncomfortable, I will report you. Right, because we be having bad days, girl. But even out a bad day, like I don't be saying anything, I just go really silent and I mind my own business extra hard, and that's just how I spend the day. um but yeah, I don't know, I guess I've just been really out of it because I don't know, it just feels like no matter what I do, it's never enough. And also, I like started getting nostalgic about like when I was in high school, and that pissed me off. It's like, why are you getting nostalgic about a time period that you did not like? Which, in all honesty, I was getting nostalgic about like the good moments, obviously. But then I was like, girl, I remember it so vividly. Like, also getting nostalgic about something that's like 2 years old is so crazy and wild to me. Because nostalgia, I feel like, is warranted at least when like 5 years ago. I feel like that's when it's warranted. Um, but I guess also that was during COVID and like nothing good happened. So maybe that's why my brain just blocked that out. But it's because on my Snapchat memories I like got when I went to Jeddah, which is a different city in Saudi Arabia. It's like an hour or two away from Riyadh. And then it was this cool trip. We went there for 3 days. It was like for my philosophy class. We had like a competition thing. It was truly one of the best trips I've been on. That those 3 days felt like a whole week. Like it didn't. It felt so long, and we had so much fun. I felt like I got so much closer to my two best friends. I love them so much. But I was looking at them. And I was like, also that was when I listened to Lana's last album. The Did you know that there's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard by Lana Del Slay. Um, and that's when I listened to her, and that's when Melanie Martinez dropped the deluxe for Portals as well. Um, and like I don't know, I just reminisced really hard about that period. It was really nice. Like I really really miss it. And that's when I watched The Last of Us. That's when I started watching The Last of Us, and season 2 just started airing this past Sunday. So it's been like like, oh my god, like looking back, yeah, I do miss it, but that was really hard for me to kind of come to terms with the past few days because I really hated that period. And also, I think after landing in America, I just realized that I built like I built the US to be the answer to all my problems. And obviously when I say that out loud, it's gonna be like, yeah, well, sorry you got disappointed, but this is the reality of it. Um, but also I've been building up this fantasy since I was 9 years old. Um, so it was like kind of a bummer. Like I've just come into terms with a lot of things, the reality of things, also the current political climate. Um, Also, if I come back, this summer I need to go to Lebanon to renew my passport. I think I mentioned it in the last video, but uh, eh, and then I'm gonna go to Saudi for a few days. If I don't come back, we all know why. Honestly, I'm just gonna take that as a sign. I'm not even. Will I get mad? That's the question. That's the thing that's been like actually pissing me off. Cause I'm like, because obviously we've been seeing things left and right with people that have nothing to be scared of, and it's like they're not coming back for whatever reason. I'm scared that that might happen. If that happens, then I'm just gonna take it as a sign, and I'm just gonna figure it out from there. I mean, I kind of did what I wanted to do. I always wanted to do acting, did that. I've been doing it. um I always wanted to come here, came here, did that. I always wanted to go to a concert for artists that I love, saw Kehlani and Flo, done that. Um, I don't know, I guess it's been like a lot of like perspective change, because I also have been questioning, like, do I even want to do film and acting? Which is so crazy for me because I have been talking about like doing this for so long. So long. But then it's like also I'm realizing the state of things. Um, and it's like, did y'all see the thing where it said that like iPhones are gonna cost, because with the whole with the whole tariffs and whatever, um, like iPhones are gonna cost. Let's hold hands when I say this. iPhones are gonna cost $3,500. Sorry, I didn't mean to drop her hand. What? What? I'm gonna start putting a down payment on my phone? What are we talking about? What are we actually talking about? What? And then also the Nintendo Switch being like $500, and every game being $80 for digital games and $90 for the physical games. I think I spoke about this last time. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but yeah, it's just been like a lot. It's depression is warranted, especially for someone my age. And it's like I'm thinking about life. I don't even want to be in college. I'm just in college because I want to have better opportunities to get jobs, and I don't want to be broke. But it looks like no matter how much you try, you will always feel like you're trying to save up enough for next month's bill, and it's just sad. Yeah, I don't know, it's been a little depressing. I've been really under the weather lately. But it's also been like I've been under the weather to the point where I don't even feel like crying. Like today I actually cried a little, and that was because when I called my dad, I like spoke to him, and I'm like, I just feel so guilty. You work your ass off day and night just for us to live here. Um and that's not something I really take lightly. And I told him I feel so guilty, and I started crying, and I don't usually say things like that to my dad. And him being as nice as he is, he was like, no, like I want to do this, like I'm so no, on the contrary, like I'm very happy for you guys. But like I don't like to see him being so tired all the time, and it just breaks my heart, dude. It does, because also at his age, like he's not in his 30s, like like he just, I don't know how he has all of that energy to just get up in the morning and to do it all over again, because I'm barely having the energy to do it now. Like, I've barely scratched the surface, and I'm exhausted. Which makes me think that maybe I was a little harsh on some of my peers. Some of my peers, look at me using big words. Some of my classmates, like when I was in high school, a lot of them kept like reminiscing when they were in Saudi and Riyadh and whatever. And honestly, I'm just gonna say, because I've been like, I don't miss going back there, because I really didn't do much, and I don't have the fondest memories. Not because it's Saudi, but because it just wasn't the best. But you know, like I miss how comfortable and slow everything was. It felt like you can do so much in a day, and then here it's like you do a lot, and it feels like a lot, and it feels like you're running around constantly, and and that's just the norm here, and I'm just not over that. And I also think I spoke about this last episode. Sorry guys. Sorry guys if I'm repeating myself, um but yeah, I mean, that's just it's just been the vibe. I just like waking up has been so difficult. And the last time I felt like that was when I went to high school. Like it just felt really really hard to wake up and get up in the morning. Um and I didn't think that I would get that feeling again. And I did, and it's made me spiral a little bit. Um because I felt like I felt unfulfilled for a very very long time, and I guess obviously me making America the solution to all my problems is obviously not going to solve anything. But you know, you build it up for like almost a whole decade, and then you get here. Like, not to be stupid, but Lana Del Rey literally has that one song where she says, like, your problems follow you into Cali or whatever, like, things stay the same. And that's true. Like, it's not about the place. It's about, it literally, like, your problems apply in everywhere you go until you figure them out, until you start working on them. Um, yeah, man, I don't know. It's just been a lot to digest. I guess I know I'll be fine, but this week has been so hard for me to. I can't seem to wake up. I can't seem. It's been hard for me to text people back. I don't ever get a problem to text people back, but I've been getting. It's just been hard. It's just been hard, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I don't really know how to move forward, I guess. Because before I used to tell myself, oh, I'm not going to feel like this anymore once high school is done. But then high school has been done, you know? And I still feel like this. Whatever. We're almost done. Are you entertained? Whoa. Are you entertained? I hope you are. Because it literally doesn't feel like I've been here for a whole hour almost. Um, but yeah, no, I just, you know. Let me tell you. Well, I'll tell you what I've been watching near the end of the episode, but the episode, yeah. Well, we can talk about it right now. I started watching One Piece because my brother made me watch the last episode with him, like the latest episode that came out. And the way he told me to scroll down on the website that we were watching it on, 1,100 something episodes. I'm never finishing the show. I'm never finishing it. But I'm actually already on episode 9, I think, or 8. And I started it yesterday. That's kind of cuckoo for me. It's actually really good. I really like it. I don't know why, but part of me thought that it was going to be something like Sailor Moon, where it's going to be like the villain of the week. And it's like the same this almost the same thing every episode, and we're like slightly moving in the plot. At least so far, they've been moving in the plot. Which I don't know how. I've never watched a show that has like run for over 20 years. That's actually crazy. That's actually baffling. Like that, it must be so heartbreaking for the staff knowing that the show is gonna end soon. Wow. That if I was working on a project like that for as long as I have, dude, that's like breaking up a family. Oh my god, like you're not gonna see those same people every day. Wow. We're literally never getting anything like that ever again. That's never happening. I hate some shows warrant like a whole 8 episodes a season and that's it, you know? But some shows it's like no, you can have a bunch of silly episodes. You can like Adventure Time, right? I think I also spoke about this last time. But it's like, you know, you can have episodes where it's filler episodes. I love filler episodes. But you can also what is that? What is this? Oh, it's my pocket. Sorry, I thought it was my dump truck. But yeah, I just like have episodes where you're creative, where you're developing the characters. It doesn't necessarily have to be filler episodes, and they don't necessarily have to be a part of the lore. You know, I love when an episode kind of makes you think you're watching a filler episode. Filler episode just means like an episode that's like doesn't contribute to the plot, overall plot of the story. It's just an episode for character development or whatever. I think those are so important and they're so entertaining, if done well. If done well. Now, when they do that with like an 8 episode season, and I'm like, okay, girl, we could have done without this because it's like you're giving me nothing, right? And we don't have that many episodes. It's not like we have 20 or 30 something episodes to go through. God, do y'all remember when shows were like 20, 30 episodes long? Last time we had that was like, I can't even remember. I think after 2018, that's when like everything hit the fan. Maybe some like cable shows still do that, but I don't really watch them. I don't really watch those. I just watch a lot of HBO, a lot of Netflix, a lot of I need to watch a lot of other stuff. But I started so many shows at the same time, so I need to finish them. Um, but yeah, that's been me, gang. I guess we've reached the part in the episode where I, tell you something I've been kooky about, or like, so what did I say last time? Something I've been feeling kooky about. I've been, well, after everything we've discussed, I think I feel kooky about life, and I really don't know where things are gonna go. Um, and I don't know where I want things to go. That's the thing. It's like everything I've done, I've like found things to complain about. And everything obviously is gonna have its ups and downs, pros and cons, but I don't know. I really, 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 really pictured the States to be this like fairy tale land, and it's obviously not, but when I really like think about it and ask myself, why am I actually pissed off? Why am I actually like, because it doesn't, I don't know. I feel like I'm disappointed, and I'm like kind of disappointed in myself for feeling that way. Not to be depressing, but it really does feel like that. Like I've like disappointed myself. Um, it just feels like I literally need to like I need to go learn the ramen menu. I need to go and learn this script for this short film that I'm doing, and I'm very excited to do these things, to have things to do, obviously, but it just feels like, I don't know, man. It's just I don't want to wake up every day and have to feel like I want to prove myself. You know, I want it to be apparent. I don't want to feel like that. I'm not saying that's necessarily how I come off as for people. Um, because I've also made the distinction that what you say and what you give out is what people will take in. It's not what you think is going to be perceived and taken in by other people. That is something that I had to learn, which I know sounds obvious again when I say it out loud, but it's truly like a very clear distinction between what you're saying, what you're thinking, and what energy you're emitting. Because energy is literally felt. Body language, tone of voice, everything, everything, everything. Um, but yeah, I just, yeah, man. That's pretty much it on me. I've been feeling kooky about life, feeling kooky about traveling outside of the States and then coming here. I'm kind of scared, even though I literally have nothing to be scared about, but that it's still scary. It's a scary time. We're living in a very, very scary time, guys. Stay safe. And but honestly, if that happens, I just might like go elsewhere. Not that I would want to, because I'm so sick of starting from scratch. Please. Um, Let me show you. So I've been cookie about that. Let me know what you've been feeling cookie about down below in the comment section. Let me tell you what I have been watching. I want to watch the Minecraft movie, but I want to watch it at home because I'm not about that. I watched. I think I talked about this the other time. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I did. But I watched for my script analysis class. I watched Taylor Mack's. This documentary is called Taylor Mack's 24 Decade History of Popular Music. And let me just read you the synopsis. America's story like you've never heard. The riotous concert film documents New York theater legend Taylor Mack's joyous, challenging, and ostentatiously queer 24-hour musical performance, featuring virtuoso musicians, innovative costumes, and the American myth is told by sailors' ditties, disco and sugary pop alike. Basically, it was literally they only performed this once, um, on stage, and it's this 24-hour like talking about American history, and it literally went on. The whole performance went on for 24 hours. It was creative, you know, it was interesting to watch. Yeah, and I had to watch it for my script analysis class because my teacher wanted me to compare it with like Oklahoma and yeah, whatever. Um, Anyways, what else have I watched? I've been watching a lot of shows, you guys. I've been watching a lot of shows. Again, Sex and the City, haven't watched Breaking Bad. Haven't watched Pokemon. Kind of getting bored of them. Pokemon because it's literally my fourth time starting it, and it's like such a kids show, you know. Which nothing wrong with that. It's just that I don't know. It's just so you know, like I love animation and I love animes. I love cartoons, but also guys, we need to move the plot, please. Woo woo woo. We need to move the plot. Um, Watching. So I said Sex in the City. Oh, and Breaking Bad. Oh my god! Like I've been trying to watch it. I made it to halfway through season 3. So bored. I'm so. Oh, what was that? Like I'm so bored. I'm so bored. Um. What else? 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 I've been watching. Oh, finished. White Lotus. Boring. Loser. Season 3 is definitely the weakest season out of all of them. Um, yeah, I didn't really enjoy it. I didn't really love it. That's the show where I'm like, thank God it's like only that. Thank God it was only 8 episodes or 9. I was like, thank God. But started The Last of Us season 2. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Can you believe I didn't watch it on like times 2? Do you know how hard it's been for me to not watch stuff sped up, like on 1.5 or times 2? It's so hard for me. And I like lie to myself, especially when I'm watching a movie. I tell myself, oh, no, 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 I need to stop doing that. That's such a bad habit. And then I jump it to 1.25. I'm like, that's not too bad. And then I jump it to 1.5, and I'm like, and then it like gets to the slower part in the movie, like when there's no talking, right? I'm like, oh, let's like put it on times 2, and then I just leave it there. Girl, that's such a bad habit to have. But with The Last of Us, I truly have not done that. Not one bit. I did it at first, but then I was like, oh, this is actually too fast. Because the pacing on that show is actually incredible. And I'm one of the people that I don't know anything about the games before watching the show. I always heard about it from like friends, or I saw that it won like Best Game of the Decade award, which is a crazy award to win. Congrats guys, congrats. And also can I just say this? This is a show where I'm like I can feel all the love that's being poured into it. I can feel the love and the fact that they brought in everybody that like worked on it, or most of everyone that worked on the games to work on the show. Like yeah, of course it's gonna be amazing because the people that made it, that created it, that were like, and also the way they like shuffled the voice actors and they made them play other like for example, the actress that voiced Ellie in the video games ended up playing her mom in the last episode of season 1. And I think that that's so cool that they had actors, the voice actors, kind of play other characters. Or I think some actors ended up playing the same character. I'm not too sure though. I don't know too much about the behind the scenes, but I really love it's just so creative, you know. That's like an adaptation that has like, also, there's something about the PS really quick. I know we're an hour in, you guys. Literally, because I don't want to make this any longer than an hour, but um the way the PS makes me feel nostalgic for a time that I like completely forgot, because the P like I didn't have a PlayStation. My older half brother did, and he would always play it. And I also had like my childhood friend. He played it, and I would play like Little Big Planet. Or I had the like PS Vita. I had the red one, like the handheld PS. Um, and it would just remind me of that time, like. And also, I remember like watching Life is Strange. The first Life is Strange game is impeccable. It's so good. And I love how a PlayStation game feels. I love how they feel. They feel those games like the storyline heavy, like that are based on like storyline. Say storyline one more time. Um they just feel so, they feel so nostalgic, and also the way that they filmed the show for The Last of Us, it feels like a PS game because it is. Um and it just feels so nostalgic, and it makes me feel oddly happy, even though we're literally talking about a virus and zombies. And but yeah, no, I really love this show. um and it also like reminds me of that trip that I went to in Jeddah when I went. Anyways, we talked about a lot of things today, you guys. Let me know what you're cookie about in the comments down below. But no, honestly, that ass. Also, something okay, something kooky I'm feeling about, and something kooky to give you advice about. That's what it's gonna be, okay? I advise you cookies. That's the name of my fandom. That's what I advise you cookies to do. Please take care of yourself. Please be easy on yourself. Um, sometimes things are gonna feel hard. Sometimes things are gonna feel redundant, and you're gonna question why you're doing the things that you're doing. Is this gonna lead me anywhere? Is this gonna change the way that I feel about things? Take the time to take care of yourself. Take the time to do things that make you feel grounded, and that make you feel like, like for some reason colors feel vibrant to you. Like for me, I need to meditate more. That's what I need to do. Um, I need to read more, but I really have no will to read whatsoever. I'm so tired. I'm like so tired. I actually was like not excited about going to Lebanon and Saudi, but I think now it's gonna do me some good, which was really hard for me to admit again. But yeah, maybe I just need to come to terms with the fact that, you know, America, as much as I am excited to be here and I'm very, very grateful, and I've, met some very wonderful people, I just, you need to also acknowledge that the way that things work. And also, I'm just like becoming an adult at the same time. My birthday is literally in a month. I'm gonna turn 20. That's crazy. I'm gonna turn 20. Wow. What do you know? That's crazy. Anyways, that's what I'm gonna leave you off with. Please take care of yourself. Do the things that you love. Make time to do the things that you love, even if it's just as like eating ice cream, or like playing a video game, or literally watching your stupid little silly show. Like, please make time for it. Um, Sleep well, eat well, take care of yourself. Love you. Hope you enjoyed this. Bye, guys. Bye.